Hello, welcome everybody to another Facebook Live. It's Frillici Friday and somehow we are zoomed in today. Every day is a new day with Facebook. I tell you what, normally, we're like back a little bit further. So I don't know, settings are a little bit different. Maybe I'll see if I move that a little bit, will that help? Let's see. Yeah, that's a funny angle too. Okay, well. Yeah, like I said, it's always something new with Facebook, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Now that's not working so well, is it? You can really see my mouth, can't you? All right, we are coming back. Oh, I see what's happening. It's kind of like angling funny. Okay. All right, well, this is what we're doing. Okay, what's new? Always some like minor technical issues around here, but all is good, right? So welcome Frillici Friday, Facebook Friday. We are here finally, right? Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you caught last week, I did an impromptu Facebook Live. I actually wore my Stampin' Up shirt again, my Orlando. You can't even see it very well this week. It's so pretty. I love this t-shirt. It's super soft too. So I wore it last Friday and I was like, you know what? I want to wear it again today. So here we are. We are going to just have so much fun today. Okay, let's see, we're going to do a little swipe over and swipe back and we'll see. There we go. Okay, Linda, hello, welcome. All right, there we got that situated. So so what are we going to play with today? We are going to play with, this is called the Florals in Bloom Designer Series paper. I have fallen in love with all of our new Designer Series paper. I'm trying to remember if this is an online exclusive or if this is in our annual catalog. I get a little bit confused now, but anyway, it's available. You can order it. So look at all of those beautiful floral images on the Designer Series paper. And then the back side is kind of, I don't know, maybe a little more muted single tones, or maybe more monochromatic, right? The greens, kind of the oranges and the yellows, the purples. This one is not black, it is Secret Sea. So I don't know if you can tell that, but these papers are all featuring our new in colors also. So we are going to have so much fun playing with this pack of Designer Series paper on today's Facebook Live. I can't wait to share all of these fun projects with you. Okay, I'm going to scoot that out of the way. We have Miss Philomena. Hello, welcome ladies. Thank you for the share too, Philomena. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. So what else? We have, well, you guys know this, right? We have our new annual catalog, went live earlier this month. So make sure that if you don't have a catalog, let me know. Send me an email. Let me know that you would like an annual catalog and I can get one of these mailed out to you. You can also see everything online that is available too, because there are lots of things that are not in the catalog, right? They're online only, online exclusives. So make sure you know that. If you're seeing something and you're like, I can't find it in the catalog, that's probably why. It's an online exclusive. Okay, I'll probably need that again. I just tossed it on the floor. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be liking that in a little bit, right? When I go to reach for it and need it again. So let's see what else. I got to just check my notes. This is really disconcerting me how close I am. I gotta just get over it, get used to it. Okay. So you guys know this, right? Only 2 days left in the month of May. Can you believe May just like flew out the window so quickly? But so we have 2 days left for our amazing, super duper awesome starter kit deal. This is the deal, right? You get to pick $165 in product. That is so much, and you only pay $99 plus sales tax. The 11% shipping fee is waived also, that pesky shipping fee, which I know I never like to pay for shipping. So what a great deal. Get the starter kit and then you don't have to pay for shipping on your starter kit. A couple of other awesome benefits, right? You get 20% off of all future orders after you buy the starter kit. And even better than that, I just want to tell you how awesome my Inkspired Stampers team, our group, is you become a part of our Inspired Stampers team when you buy the starter kit through me or anybody in my Inspired Stampers team. We are, I like to say, we are a small but mighty group of ladies. You are not going to be a number in our group because we're not that large, right? So every person is known and seen and heard and appreciated. And I love that about our group. We have a separate Facebook group where we do sharing on our Facebook group. We have creative challenges that we do. We have business challenges that we do. I will put the caveat there though, that business challenges are for those of you that are interested in making maybe something out of your Stampin' Up, your paper crafting hobby, turning it into any form of a business. No pressure though. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. I always like to say, I give everyone lots of ideas and information and you can kind of run with it however you want to, right? So just know that we are generally a group of hobby demonstrators. Even myself in the very beginning, I bought the starter kit because I loved the product and I wanted to get it at a discount. And then in addition, I realized and kind of have continued to realize over time what a great thing it is to be a part of this crafting community also. Some of my team members are very good friends of mine, love and know all of them, even the long distance people. We have relationships and rapport that are built through phone calls and email and texting and our Facebook lives. We have a separate team page, like I said, a Facebook group actually, where we do our Facebook Live, well, we do our meetings and then I put them on Facebook Lives also. So I just would strongly encourage you, if you have any interest, any questions, if you want to become a part of our group or you know someone else who when you kind of look and you think, oh, maybe they're a little bit lonely, they need a hobby, they maybe need some friends to kind of pick them up and perk them up, our Inspired Stampers group is a great group to be a part of. So I would strongly and highly encourage you to look into that starter kit deal, become a part of our team, a part of our group, and share in the fun that we have with our Inspired Stampers team. Excuse me. This cough, I've heard other people say, I've had it for like a month. I cannot get rid of it. So like I said, I've heard other people mention that they've had the same issue. I'm like, I'm over it. If anybody has any ideas, I haven't been to the doctor because I feel like, it's one of those things you just have to ride out. But I have been drinking hot tea. I've been putting Vicks Vapo Rub on my chest every night. I've been putting my Immune Booster essential oils on my feet every night. I've been drinking, what is that? The pill, or not the pill, the fizzy thing that you drop in. What is it called? Airborne, I think it's called. Anyway, excuse me, now that I'm talking about it, I'm going to keep coughing. Anyway, I've been doing everything I possibly can to get rid of this thing, and it will not go away. So I apologize. Now I've jinxed myself. I probably need a mint. Okay, let's see. Actually, going to grab a quick sip of water. I'm going to do that. And I do have mints right here, so I'm going to grab one of these while I can. See if that might help me. There. So, all right. And we just got back from Disney, right? Again, my Orlando incentive. Is it just so cute? So this was the whole theme, kind of motif. Everything that they gave us kind of had that print or that vibe on it. It was just a beautiful, the resort, the Grand Floridian. If you ever have a chance to go to a Disney property and stay, oh my gosh, I'm getting notifications from Crumble Cookie. Cookie dough cookie this week. Might have to check that out. Oh my gosh. Here, I'm gonna actually, let's do this one more time, like swipe over and swipe back. So, okay, there we go. Just trying to make sure, right? If I'm seeing anybody that's popped on. So yes, Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. I didn't actually make it to the spa. The resort part was beautiful. It's just kind of this, I don't know, takes you back in time kind of hotel. They've got, I don't even know, music from like, I don't know, another era, I'm gonna say. It just is this very kind of quaint, beautiful, made to look old, but newly renovated and actually in the process of renovations while we were there. One day we actually didn't have hot water for a good part of the day. I assume that was something to do with the construction efforts. That was a little bit dicey, but we survived, right? We always, it's one of those, it's not really a problem, right? Because people have much bigger problems in the world than not having hot water for a few hours, right? But yeah, so the resort was beautiful. It was right on the monorail, so you could take the monorail and go right to Magic Kingdom. We could actually see the fireworks from to Magic Kingdom, like from our resort. So that was kind of, you can understand how close in proximity it was. Then there were a couple of other resorts. The Polynesian resort was kind of an Asian Hawaiian feel. That was really cool. Had dinner there one night. And then the Contemporary Hotel, which kind of looks like, I called it like a concrete pyramid is kind of what it looked like. The monorail like literally like zips right in through like the pyramid-y part of it. And then all the rooms are kind of looking out onto the kind of the interior of the resort. We went to a steak restaurant there one night. I will tell you, it's pricey. Oh my goodness. That was the one thing. Took my kids with me too. And I was like, oh my gosh, why did, I totally wanted to bring them and had so much fun with them, but man, it adds up quickly at Disney, I will tell you. So I probably need to find some like tips and tricks on how to make it more economical if we go back again sometime. But yeah, it was beautiful. We went to Epcot, which was so much fun. Loved that resort, wandering all around. I wanted to do what I was calling resort hopping. Basically, there are like 20 different Disney properties right on kind of, the Disneyland area or Disney World. I'm calling it like the land, like the property, right? And I was just curious because they all have different themes. Like I wanted to go see all of them. We did not get to see all of them, but we did get to see a fair number of them. That's one of the really cool features too, is if you stay at one of the properties or even just, go to one of the resorts, you can hop on any of the transportation systems that they have. So there's the monorail, they have buses that go to and from all the resorts and the parks. They had kind of like a gondola sky ride. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but you could take that kind of floating through the air, right? So you could kind of see different properties that way. And then actually we were on kind of like a little lake lagoon area, the Grand Floridian was, so you could take boats or ferries to the other resorts or to Magic Kingdom. So, and none of that costs anything. So when you think like, okay, the resort is expensive and the ticket prices are expensive, but all of that is included as well. So it took advantage of that for sure. Disney Springs is another fun spot. I think it used to be called Downtown Disney. Skyliner, Sheila, hi, I didn't realize you were on here. Yes, you know all the Disney lingo, don't you? Yes, that's the gondola ride kind of thing, the Skyliner. Yes, that's it. Thank you. I was like drawing a blank on the name. So yeah, just so much fun. Again, just, yeah, such a great time to spend with Mike and with my kids as well. So I do want to also say thank you all, each and every single one of you, for your support through the year and through the years to help me earn that trip. I obviously and clearly could not have earned that trip without each and every single one of you doing your part to help support me. So thank you for joining me on the Facebook Lives, for commenting and participating on the Facebook Lives, for putting your online orders in, for sharing the videos, for just kind of helping me get the word out about the fun that we have here on our Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio Facebook group. Again, I truly, truly appreciate all of your support. Love getting to know all of you too. That is probably one of the coolest things about this is, even if we're long distance, I feel like we have these kind of connections and relationship through this group. I hope that you all feel that too and feel that connection with others as we kind of hang out together on these Facebook Lives. So if there's anything I can do to help support you, please let me know. If you ever have any questions, please let me know. But again, thank you so much. From the very bottom of my heart, I truly, truly appreciate all of you and all of your support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We had an awesome trip. I can't say enough about how Stampin' Up! Spoils us too. They truly do an amazing job on these trips for us also. And it's probably also what I meant to mention too, is one of the coolest things about this is the friends that I've met, other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from all over the country and really all over the world. I have a very, very good friend that lives, I'm going to point, I don't know, that's north actually, whichever way west is for me. She lives way out west in Canada on Victoria. I think it's Victoria Island, part of Vancouver, British Columbia. So like like north of Seattle. So she's like on the other end of the earth. Philomena, thank you very much. Yeah, so for me, other end of the country, basically, right? But so Sue is her name and Lance is her husband's name. And they have become some of my very best friends. Mike got to know them last year on the Mexico incentive trip and love spending time with them again this year. So that is probably one of the best parts about the trips, is connecting with those friends that you only see on those trips too. So thank you again for helping and allowing me to be able to do that and continue those friendships and connections as well. So thank you, Linda. That's awesome. I have loved getting to know you as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? I think yeah. Well, I just wanted to mention, so I am trying to, because I do realize that I have not been able to be on as many Facebook Lives as I would like. I think I've mentioned jobs have changed a bit over the past couple of years, having to work more hours in my accounting life, in my accounting world. So it hasn't allowed me to be on Facebook Live quite as much as I would like, and maybe as much as you all would like. So what I've decided is I want to try to do these impromptu Facebook Lives whenever kind of, I guess the mood or the time, really, it's more when the time allows me to be able to do that. So I actually did an impromptu Facebook Live last Friday where basically I'll just post Thursday night and say, hey, guess what? And generally they will be on Fridays, but I guess not always. Like last week, 11:30 did not work in my schedule, and so I did it at 2:30 instead. So just know that you might see another Facebook Live pop up, and if you can join us live, great, and if not, the video will be on. Facebook has changed the way they do things, though. It's only available to watch for 30 days. I do upload all of these Facebook Lives to YouTube, so they're preserved over on YouTube, but on Facebook, they're only available for 30 days. So just kind of know that if you scroll back through the group and it says content isn't available, it's probably an old Facebook Live that is not available any longer. But again, they're all over on the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel as well. But yeah, last week I shared, we got a bunch of product from Stampin' Up, so I shared that. I kind of talked more about the incentive trip and showed my shirt. And the big thing that I did was this Make a Memory. Hello, Trish. The Make a Memory scrapbooking kit. I went through all of that and showed you guys everything that comes in that kit. I did just last night try to type in the item number, and it is not available quite yet. I'm thinking it's probably going to be the beginning of June, either June 1st or June 3rd, that it'll be available. I was kind of thinking it was going to be in May, but it's still not orderable yet. So keep an eye out for that. But that's an awesome kit. It includes everything, including, kind of step-by-step how to put scrapbook pages together. Then actually at the incentive trip, they showed us a bunch of pictures of pages that they made, in addition to the ones that were included in the kit, and then cards with all the extra pieces as well. So I did post that right here in our group too. So check that out and go, you can watch the impromptu Facebook Live again, right here on Facebook, the group, or over on the YouTube channel, okay? All right, I think we are ready to do our first drawing for, this is the now, well, I'm going to say retired, but it's like a last chance item. This is the Pretty in Pink bordered ribbon. Your name, as always, is in our little basket. I got a couple I got to pull apart there, right? If you shared this Facebook Live video, right? So lots of opportunities to share. And I know, Philomena, I think you said you've already shared. So share away. I love anything you can do to help me out to connect with more people. You guys know how much fun we're having here, right? So share it with others. Help others get to share in the fun as well, right? So share the Facebook Live video. Post a picture of a project you made right to our Facebook group right here. Let's see, comment on posts that I have made or anybody has made, because I pick one random post, and if you commented on that post, your name is in here, and sign up for my email list. Okay, so one lucky winner. Who do we have? Let's see, it is Miss Becky White. All right, congratulations, Becky. I will get that Pretty in Pink bordered ribbon sent out to you with your paper share. Actually, she ordered a paper share, so that'll work out perfectly. She'll get an extra little bonus right in her paper share. Okay, we're gonna get rid of those. I got to put names in the drawing for our next drawing that we will do in a few moments. In the meantime, I want to show you guys, we are going to give away on our next Facebook Live, which is actually, next Friday. Can you guys believe this? We're going to do 2 Facebook Lives in a row. Isn't this awesome? I am very, very excited about this because I don't get to do that very often anymore. But we are going to give away, these are the Starburst sequins. I'm going to say they are crushed curry, petunia pop, and white. And there are some smaller ones and some larger ones, but you can really see those very well there, right? So yes, so congratulations to Becky, and maybe you could be the lucky winner of the Starburst sequins on next Friday's Facebook Live. Ugh, ick, right? Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's so gross. I don't know how else to put it. I have so many notes here too that I'm like, oh, make sure to mention this and make sure to mention this and make sure to mention this. So I think I've talked about this stuff, right? Yes. Okay. I did definitely talk about that. We're going to talk about that in just a few moments, right? Okay. I think we're good. All right. Oh, I want to show you guys. So speaking of our awesome Inkspired Stampers team, we do these team meetings every single month, right? So the 3rd Tuesday of every month is our Inkspired Stampers team meeting. Don't forget, get that starter kit and you could participate in our team meetings as well. Basically, they're just lots and lots of fun, right? We get together locally and then I broadcast on our Inkspired Stampers team Facebook group. If you're not local, you can still be a part of things. Okay, so what do? We do make and takes, right? So here, I'm going to show you guys, these are the make and takes that we made last, well, I guess this month, this is May still, right? Featuring all of our new in colors, right? So you can see, and the Impressions ABLOOM bundle. So it comes with these kind of ovals and then all of the fun flowers and leaves. There's another one. So you can see 3 different versions of that. And then there's this one right here that again shows us our new in colors: Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, Cloud Cover, and Secret Sea. And then that's the stamping that you can do with that stamp set also. So aren't those, they are beautiful, aren't they, Miss Philomena? And I will tell you guys what, I've been cutting extra. So these make and takes, I mail them out to anybody in my team that would like them. And I have 3 extra packets left. I shared on my team Facebook group and I don't believe anybody's taken me up on it yet. So if anybody on this full Facebook group, including any customers, is interested in getting the make and takes, you need the Impressions ABLOOM stamp and die set. I will do, so most of them have some embossing that is a different embossing folder that's not a part of the Impressions ABLOOM bundle. I will do that embossing for you, but then everything else you are going to stamp and die cut on your own. But like, for example, this label is from the Arches bundle, so I'll die cut that. So you'll do your stamping and die cutting basically. I will send you 1 sheet of each of the in color cardstock. You get 2 yards of this basic beige classic ribbon, and you get a half a pack of our new in color flat pearls. It is $10 to pick up a packet locally and $15 to have it mailed to you. I will tell you that's the last month of that pricing. Starting in June, prices are going up because cardstock has gone up so much. But if you're interested, you can comment right here or email me because I have 3 packets of make and takes that, again, there's a step-by-step tutorial that tells you kind of how to put these 4 cards together. So if anybody's interested, let me know. But this is the fun that you can have on our team as well, is making those make and takes. So again, locally, you can come and make them at the meeting, or if you're long distance or can't make it to the meeting that night, I mail them or put them out on the porch and you can come pick them up and make them at your convenience too. So that's one of the fun things we do with our team. I also love to reward anyone that makes, well, not makes, but has sales. Okay, Linda, I've got you down. I will send one to you. Perfect. Let's see. Also, $600 club. If anybody has more than $600 in sales in a month, I give them a little prize. So this month, the prize was, what were these called? These are the shades of green hexagons. Aren't those awesome, right? They're just beautiful. So anyone that had more than $600 in sales, the reason why I do that is because they actually get it from Stampin' Up. They get an additional commission. So I always like to make sure that people know that. Like, don't have $599 in sales. Make sure you have $600 in sales if you're that close, right? Bump that order up just that tiny bit because then you earn extra commission from Stampin' Up, which would essentially pay for whatever else you might order, and you get a fun free embellishment from me as a congratulations as well. We also do a mystery project. Let me share with you guys. This was our mystery project this month. So mystery project basically means is I tell them all the dimensions, but don't show them the card. And then we put the card together the night of the meeting, right? So you can, there, I have to keep like zooming back, right? So there's that right there. So that flips down and that flips closed. The thing I want to show you guys too is I stamped one flower in Lost Lagoon, and then the other one is in Cloud Cover. So you can see that Cloud Cover is just a little bit more of a dusty blue. That is the color of the cardstock, is Cloud Cover, and then that's the Cloud Cover ink, and then that one is the Lost Lagoon ink. There, you can kind of see both of those, right? So thank you, Philomena. I'm glad you like that. We might just have to, what I love to do is this mystery project, make it on our team, in our team meeting, and then a lot of times I end up using it as a format for a project here on this Facebook group also. So you never know, maybe we'll make a card like this soon too. And what's funny is there's like a dot on the back here, so now I'm like, okay, where did that dot come from? I think I see it. It goes in the center of this flower right there. There we go. Okay, yeah, now we're back, right? It was missing. It was on the back of. Name of this designer series paper. Oh, this is called Beautiful Gallery. Have you seen this yet? Okay, this is like, this is how I always keep my paper. I always have like the little pieces in front. And then I think oh, you know what? I will show you guys this real quick, but I also, while I'm thinking about it, will mention I filmed a video that is, so it's on our YouTube channel with all of the designer series paper that's in the paper share, so you can see it all on there. But this is the Beautiful Gallery. Like, check this out, right? So there's front and back of that one. Let's see, when the next one, right? So in that video, you can see all of our new designer series paper. So there's front and back of that one. Right there, isn't it beautiful? This paper is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really not like paying too much attention whether I have all the sheets or not, but you're getting the idea, right? Beautiful Gallery, that's what this one is called. Like someone said, it's almost like you just find like 6x6 frames. Oops, that's the same one, isn't it? There we go. There's that one right there. My fingers are kind of in the way. Oh, isn't that so pretty, right? I think that's the same one, right? Okay. Yeah, here we go. If I do it like that, right? Was that the same one? I think it is different, because look at, isn't that so, I love that paper. I guess it is a little bit different, right? And then there's this one right here. That one totally looks like something I've seen like in frames, like at Bed Bath & Beyond or something. And this one's really pretty too. I don't know why I love kind of that color combination, I think is what it is, right? And then what do we have? This, ooh, isn't that pretty also, right? There's that one. That one, yeah, this is gorgeous. Obviously you can tell it is 6x6 paper, right? So again, Beautiful Gallery designer series paper. That's what I used on this card. And so that is designer series paper. And then that's a very muted tone of the designer series paper as well. Okay. All right, then lastly, with our team, we also do swapping. So again, even if you're long distance, you can make swap cards, mail them to me. I have a helper at our team meeting that will swap them out for you, give them back to me, and then I mail them out back to you. So you can swap even if you're long distance. I love that about this. So here are our swaps from our team meeting this month, again featuring some of our new designer series paper. So we got that beautiful Happy Birthday right there. This one is from Sharon Greening. Then we have, this one is from Charlene Mogg. She made these in different in colors. So this is obviously the Timid Tiger in color. And then check this one out. This is one that Elsie Lynch made. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all of the coloring she did on there. Gorgeous. And then this one is from Carla Dilly. Beautiful, right? I love that designer series paper. This is a cute one too, right? This one is from Jenny Bachman with that fun designer series paper. I think that was celebration paper. Trying to remember for sure. I love that big white bow on there too. And then this one is from Sunday Ostrander. Little best wishes. Isn't that so cute? I love how she did that too, right? I never use the squares. I've got to pull those out. I think those are from the Stylish Shapes dies. I use the circles and the banners all the time, but I always forget about the squares. And then I think this was a card that Nancy, I'm trying to remember if she showed us how to make it. So can you see like this piece she kind of cut off from right here, and then she just layered it over there with, again, some of our new designer series paper. It's funny, I'm like drawing a blank now. That meeting was a few weeks ago, and you know how like your brain forgets things, but I'm pretty sure Nancy showed us how to make this card. I'm trying to remember for sure. But yeah, anyway, so lots and lots of fun to be had on our Inspired Stampers team meetings as well. So again, get that starter kit and you can become a part of our group. I would love for you to do that. And if you have any questions, again, let me know, okay? All right, we're gonna scoot this stuff out of the way. Okay, trying to stay organized here, right? Okay, so let's see. Kind of talked about paper share, right? So again, no, I extended the paper share too. So I was going to end it at the end of May, but we're going to go middle of June. So if you are interested in the designer series paper share, you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packs of designer series paper. You get a quarter of a pack of each of those paper packs. It's $41. That's it. You get a sample, a quarter of a pack of 11 packs of designer series paper, $41. If you need it shipped to you, it's $10 for priority mail shipping. So I would love to get a paper share cut and sent out to you. Let me know if you're interested in that. If you want to see all of the paper, go to my YouTube channel, the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio. I'm trying to talk way too fast. Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel. And you can see a video that shows you all of the beautiful designer series paper in this paper share, okay? Then as well, in Color Club. Let's see, I have some ribbon. Let's see, can I show you all of them? I think I can. We're going to use a couple of these ribbons today. Yep, I do have them all right here. Okay, so these are all of our new in colors, you guys. Oh yeah, that looks good, doesn't it, right? So Strawberry Slush, Secret Sea, Darling Duckling, Cloud Cover, and Timid Tiger. So in Color Club means 1 month you're going to get all product in Timid Tiger, then the next month the next color, and so on. So for 5 months you get all 5 colors, all product in each of those colors. What is all product? Okay, I got to look at my list. You get cardstock, ink pad, ink refill, this ribbon that I'm holding in my hand, a full bolt of the ribbon. You get the Stampin' Right marker. You get the blends. Let's see, you get the In Color Designer Series paper. 1 month you are the host and you get the dots. So you get a full package of the In Color flat pearls. And then you also get to pick $20 in free product. And Linda is saying she just received her first In Color package and she loves everything. So I'm very, very excited about that. So, and thank you, Linda, for participating in the In Color Club. I appreciate that so very, very much. Okay, so yeah, let me know. It's $65 if I didn't mention that. I'll include the link to sign up in the details for this Facebook Live video too. So if you're interested, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know, okay? Let's see, so we're gonna put that one back in there and that one back in there so I stay organized as usual. All right, I think we are ready to do our next drawing. I feel like I just need to do a quick double check of my notes here. So 1 moment while I do that, right? Okay. Talked about that. Oh, where are my glasses too? I gotta find those somewhere. Yes, good. Okay, showed all the ribbon. Okay, yeah, we are going to do our drawing. Oh, you know what though, before I do that, because I don't want to forget, I'm afraid I'm going to flip the camera down and forget about this. Stampin' Up! Also announced a buy one, get one half off sale. This is for all sweets and sweet products. So I believe you could say if you wanted to get 2 sweets in the catalog, the most expensive one, you're going to pay the full 100%, and then the other one, you're only going to pay 50%. So you could use that one item number that gets you like the stamp set, the dies, the embossing folder, the designer series paper, the gems, whatever is included in that full suite. Order one of those, and then you can get another one of those huge packages at half off. The thing is, so say something sells out, the ribbon, the embossing folder, the dies, or just becomes unavailable to order, then you can't order it that way any longer. So that's kind of my like, oh, this is good. But basically, get in there on June 3rd, which is next Tuesday, and order as soon as you can. That way you can make sure that you can get everything in that suite. If you can't order the whole suite, like if one of the things isn't available, then order the bundle, right? Because then that bundle's usually like $50, $60. You can get one of those for full price and then another one for half off. So you see how that works. It's only going to be available while everything is available. Once something is not orderable, then you can't order that suite any longer. So, but again, bundles or something, it's still going to be a great deal. But I think if you want the Mac Daddy suites, order those as soon as you possibly can to make sure that everything is available for you. Okay, so I think that's awesome, right? Buy one, get one half off sweets and sweet products, again, starting next Tuesday, June 3rd. Okay, so now I think we are going to flip the camera. No, we're not going to flip the camera down yet, are we? Right? Yes, it is the best way. The In Color Club is the best way to get everything in all of the in colors. I totally agree, because you get free stuff too, right? If you do it, and you spread it out. So instead of like having to buy everything all at once, you get one color each month, and then you kind of spread out the cost over 5 months too, which is handy, you know, for those of us that are budget conscious, like myself, being the accountant that I am too. Okay, so we are going to do our drawing for the month of May Disney special. So you automatically are going to get both of these cards. Why did I do these 2 cards with all this coloring? I do not know, but this is going to be part of my weekend fun, is making sure I have cards for everybody to send out as thank yous, because they are gorgeous, right? So you're definitely going to get both of these cards as a thank you from me. You also got to pick from either the PDF tutorial or the free embellishment. You're going to get a sample of 6x6 designer series paper. You're going to get one of my calendars if you haven't gotten one of those already. You're going to get 5 additional handmade cards from my stash. And then you're also going to have your name right now is in the drawing right here to win the Impressions a Bloom stamp set. Woo-hoo-hoo. So one lucky winner is going to win this stamp set right here. Okay. Oh, and actually, well, I'll show you that in a sec, right? Yeah, I'm going to say what my free embellishment was for May, but I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, so here we go. Who is the lucky winner of the Impressions of Bloom stamp set? But again, everybody that ordered through me, and thank you for your orders. I will mention I have been struggling a little bit. My sales are not kind of what they have been in past years. So thank you for all of your orders. I love to just spoil you guys and say thank you so much and send lots of free goodies to you as thank yous for your orders. Plus, don't forget you get your 20% rewards now too. That's through Stampin' Up. You can use those on any future order. Okay, so who is our lucky winner? We have one name in my hand. Linda, you are the lucky lady. Congratulations. I will get that Impressions of Bloom stamp set sent out to you. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put that right over here to remind me to do that. Okay, so we got Becky and Linda. All right, congratulations. Okay, so what are we going to give away on our next Facebook Live? Again, 1 week from today, I have a package of, these are our new in colors. I'm going to pull this open here too. So this is our new in color designer series paper. You can see all of the patterns too. Here, let's see, we'll give you, okay, so I love these flowers, right? Aren't these so pretty? So here, these are all of our flowers. You're welcome, Miss Linda. Okay, let's see. Actually, I'm going to just do that. Swipe over and back real quick and make sure. Okay, yeah. So here are all of the patterns, well, all of the colors in the flower pattern. And then this is kind of a, I don't know what, like a wash. Kind of looks like a cloudy sky maybe, but again, all of our new in colors. So there's that half. And then let's get these kind of spread out here also. Can you guys see? And then these are some more fun flowers. This is a really pretty pattern too, isn't it? Again, in all of our in colors. And then it's kind of like a tie-dye almost. That's kind of a fun, right? So one lucky person, if you order online through me, you don't even have to use a host code any longer. Just make sure to pick amyfrillici as your demonstrator when you order online at stampinup.com. And your name could go in the drawing to win this awesome pack of paper. You're going to get also the cards that I'm going to demonstrate in just a couple moments. Okay. And I'll show you real quick too. You will get to pick from the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial featuring this beautiful project. Or in May, these are the embellishments. I might carry them over to June too, but these are the, what are these called? The Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. Yeah, we'll include these. These will be the free embellishment too for June. So PDF tutorial or free embellishment you also get to pick from. Okay, so always lots of good stuff as a thank you for your orders. Okay, all right. We are good. We are good. Yep. Okay. Oh, one more quick thing I want to show you guys. Really just such a thoughtful card from my friend and team member, Miss Maria Warren. She sent me a Mother's Day card. It came while I was down at Disney, so I haven't had a chance to show you guys yet, but she's got the beautiful little Happy Mother's Day. I remember that stamp set too, with that beautiful Happy Mother's Day, and then the pretty flowers there. She did such a lovely job coloring. I don't know if you can, this is there, now you can see it's embossed too, so beautiful. And then she just has a nice note on the inside also. So thank you, Miss Maria. That was very sweet of you to think of me on Mother's Day. She's got her little hand stamped there too by Maria on the back. Oh, and then I have to show you guys this also. So Sharon Greening, another one of our Inkspired Stampers team members, showed us, I think she at least shared with us. So this is a little Post-it note holder, and then it's got a little pen holder, which I think she said she added on. So I think it's so cute. So yeah, the cute little circle punch right there so you can get to your sticky notes, right? I had to add my sticky notes in there also. But Sharon gave me this one, and it's going to go to work with me. So what I think she said is she found this, she does what she calls YouTube research. So she found this video somewhere and it didn't have the little pen holder, so she had to design that too. And so I put my little pen in there. But this is going to go to work with me, going to go to my office. So I had to share this with you guys before I took it to my office because I think it's so cute, right? So thank you, Sharon. I love this. I'm like afraid I'm going to tip the pen over, but there you can kind of see the idea, right? So super cute. Love all the little paper craft ideas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We are going to flip. I wonder what it's going to look like this time. I guess we'll see, right? We're going to flip the camera down. And let's see what we got going here, right? It does look okay, doesn't it? Right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, isn't this interesting? It's almost like, that's all right. Here, we'll just put that. We'll just have that right in the little corner of our desk. Isn't that cute, right? Okay, so what I want to show you guys also is this virtual album retreat. So this is something big and new and fabulous that Stampin' Up! Is offering. I want to grab my glasses though, so I can see it a little bit better here. So people have been advertising about this online a ton. I did also mention last week on our impromptu Facebook Live, and this is available to order now. So the really cool thing about this, so it's called a virtual album retreat, and I'm going to read this. So there is going to be a time when you can actually put this together live with Stampin' Up! employees, July 16 to 18, 2025, from 2 to 10:30 p.m. During this live event, you'll make a 12-spread album using the month-by-month album retreat 2025 kit. Everyone who purchases this kit will get access to an exclusive Facebook group where the live event will be held. To learn all about the month-by-month album retreat 2025 kit and the virtual album retreat, go to stampinup.com. Or ask me if you have any questions, right? So this is just an awesome opportunity to make. So they're kind of showing they've got pages for January, February, March, April, and then the rest of the months in the year, right? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So you are going to make 12 layouts. So you're going to end up with 24 scrapbook pages if you were to order this kit. It's a hefty price. It's $250, but they give you everything that you need to make all of these pages, including step-by-step how to put them together. Plus, just as soon as you order that item number, you actually then get access to that Facebook group too. So they're going to be showing you exactly how to put everything together. You can follow along with them. If those days and times don't work for you, you're going to have access to that Facebook group even after the fact. So such a cool idea. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew about this as well. If you need the item number, because I guess it's not on here, which is a little unusual, or if you just search virtual album retreat, if you go to stampinup.com, this will pop up for you. But if you need the item code, let me know and I can pull that up for you too, because it's just not listed on my little flyers here for whatever reason. Okay, all right, I have done a ton of talking. Let's get to our stamping. Oh, I know, I'm like, what am I missing? I am missing my, what is that called? I'm going to go get it, and it's going to come to me. One moment, ladies. Okay, here I come. It's still not coming to me. What is this thing called? This thing. So we can make our projects, right? There. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so what are we making today, you guys? Oh my goodness. Okay, again, let me show you this paper one more time. Is this called the Impressions? No, Florals in Bloom. Okay, so we're going to do a close-up of this. Okay, so Florals in Bloom paper. We are using this piece, and then there's the back side, which can you see? That's what Sharon used right there as well on her Post-it note holder. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then this is my favorite pattern. I meant to use this, and then I don't know why I didn't. I think because the back side, I want to show you both sides, and somehow I didn't feel like this one worked as well front and back wise. This is a beautiful one. I made a bunch of tree boxes with that paper, and that's kind of a fun little geometric pattern, right? And then the purples and greens, always love this color combination. This is Cloud Cover on the back there. So again, you can see all of our new in colors, right? This one features a bunch of our new in colors as well. This one is Secret Sea on the back there. And then more beautiful flowers right here. Florals in Bloom, right? Beautiful paper. Okay, so what are we going to make today? Let me show you guys. But I also want to just check my notes one more time. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Keep thinking I missed something, but okay. So here is our first project. So you can see this is some of that beautiful designer series paper. And then there's the back side. Again, that paper that Sharon used, right? You could put this card with that little Post-it note holder too. Wouldn't that be cute, right? Okay. So here we go. Let's make this card, right? All right, we're going to do that and that and that. All right, ladies, need my notes. Okay, so this one I'll show you guys because this is a new stamp set that I have been loving, the Encircled with Love stamp set. So a bunch of cute images that you can use with your circle punch or your circled eyes, right? Okay, you want to see, right? We've got a way to go, thank you, a little something for you, with love, you're on my mind, and happy birthday wishes. And then there's a little sorry right there with that cute little flower too. Yeah, it is a fun fold, isn't it, right? And then can you guys kind of see the back side is right there as well? There, so you kind of get to have a little preview of the opposite side on the front too. Okay, so here we go. Let's make our card. Get everything out here. There we go. We are using our new strawberry slush ink pad as well. Okay, let me give you some dimensions here. Okay, we have a piece of, this is Granny Apple Green cardstock. This is kind of our card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So quarter sheet of cardstock is the back of our card, right? Then we have a piece of designer series paper that measures 4 by 12, and we are scoring it at 3/4. I'm trying to lay this down here, 3 1/2, and 8 3/4. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was 8 1/2 or 8 3/4. The one thing though, so I'll show you guys, I scored this one first and then realized it was going to be upside down. Let me show you what I mean. So you actually want to score from the bottom. And here, I'll show you. Because when I folded this and I went like this, then all of the flowers were upside down. So we're going to flip it, and this one is going to have the little fold on the bottom here, where that one has it on the top. So it could go either way, right? But if you want to fold it like this, you are going to score from the bottom of your piece rather than the top, because the top, if there is kind of an orientation to your flowers, okay? And then I basically, what do we have? We need a piece of white cardstock that goes on the inside. This is 3 3/4 by 5. All the dimensions, colors, item codes, everything that you need to order and recreate these projects will be on my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com this afternoon. Okay, so let me grab my adhesive. We are going to kind of start putting some things together, and then we'll do our die cutting when we need to do that. Okay, so what are we going to do? First of all, we are going to put some adhesive. Isn't this, oh, it's just gorgeous, right? Beautiful paper there. Okay. So again, just be mindful of the orientation, if there is one, for your designer series paper before you do your scoring. Okay. So we are going to put this one right on there. We're going to flip that down, right? And then on the inside, we are going to put our basic white piece. So you can see a really simple card, because that's what we do, right, Philomena? Simple but elevated. Yes, the new ink colors are very pretty, aren't they? And then that's going to go like that, right? So next we are going to stamp with our strawberry slush ink our With Love stamp. Nice, easy tap, 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 press straight down, lift straight up. Isn't that pretty, right? With Love, with the little birdie. I thought that was kind of fun, the little birdie flying and all the wildflowers maybe. Okay, we are going to use our 2-inch circle punch. I have not been able to order. There is a new 1 7/8 that would, you know, make it a little bit less white around the edges, but it's been unorderable. So as soon as I can order it, I will be doing that. So just a little bit smaller is all it's going to be, right? Okay, let's do our die cutting with, these are the Nested Essentials dies. So we've got that biggest banner. We're going to use that one right there. Okay. Scoot that. Let's see. Let me grab my die cutting machine. Here we go. Okay. We have that one right there. So yeah, just one simple little die. I'm loving tying this ribbon around the cards too. Philomena, yes, I love that lingo. Simple but elevated. That is exactly what we do around here at the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio. Don't want anything too complicated, but I think they still wow you, right? With how pretty. Well, basically Stampin' Up! Wows us with how pretty everything is, I think. Okay, so we are going to add some adhesive just along the top of this banner piece because we want to be able to open our card, right? So we're going to put this kind of right in the center. So pretty, right? I grab this one and some dimensionals. Put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this guy right here. Okay. Pop that right about there. And then I'm going to add, so these are the new In Color flat pearls that you receive, a full package of these plus $20 in free product if you sign up for the In Color Club. So the month that you are the host, you will receive these pretty dots. So these are all of our new In Colors. This one is, I'm going to use Timid Tiger. I'm going to use kind of the small, or the medium and the large, I guess, right? And then lastly, we are going to tie a pretty bow around our card. Now, let's see. So, oh yeah, interesting. That is going to go just, that actually works pretty well. Maybe it is better to have that on the bottom, right? Because that kind of tucks right underneath there, doesn't it? That's a little happy, not going to call it a mistake, but just like a happy thing that happened that I didn't know was going to happen. How about that? Okay, and then this is our new ribbon that we are working with in Timid Tiger. So you want to be careful. Don't pull too hard because obviously this is designer series paper. It is a little bit thinner than cardstock and you don't want to rip it. So just kind of be gentle when you are tying this around your designer series paper. Don't pull too hard. And I'm trying to kind of keep that in. That works. Good. I'm glad. Okay. We are just being a little bit silly here today, which is how we kind of roll, right? Okay. There we go. So what do you guys think, huh? Get that kind of flattened down there. Isn't that so pretty, right? So that kind of flips right underneath there. And you could stamp something on the inside if you wanted. I kept mine kind of clean and simple, but you could always add to it if you wanted. And then that flips right underneath there. So there we go. Either way, right? You've got the fold on the bottom or on the top, whichever you prefer, right? Okay, so there is project number 1. I am going to clean my stamp, my little With Love stamp, just because I don't want to get ink in places that I don't want ink, right? Okay, and then let me show you our next project. I was thinking, I'm looking like, I feel like there's something in here, the first one that I'm going to need for this one, but I'm not quite sure what it is now. Okay, so here we go. Here is our next project. Okay, so check this out. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life, and then you fold it up like this, and then it says happy birthday, and then thanks for being the best. And the kind of fun thing is it's like an accordion fold. Isn't that so pretty? And then you see all of the beautiful pattern of that designer series paper, right? Isn't that so cool? But it will fold down into just a regular card. And again, you just use a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece on the back there. So let me kind of walk you through this one. I will actually show you. So this is the Pattern of Friendship stamp set. So here's this, you bring so much joy and laughter to my life. And then we did happy birthday. And then thanks for being the best. I thought about using this one too. This friends are the family you choose for yourself. I like that one. I love this sentiment too, right? Thinking of you brings a smile to my face. There's a cute little let's keep in touch and bestie. So you could do happy birthday, bestie, if you wanted. Kind of a fun little set. Okay, now let's see. So again, cloud cover, new in color, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, right? Then we have this beautiful piece of designer series paper. Okay, so this one measures 5 1/4 by 12, and we are going to score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, good. I showed you something new, huh, Linda? That's awesome. So this piece, again, you're going to want to make sure this one I scored from the top, and then you're going to fold it. So you're going to fold it and I didn't press too hard. You want to make sure not to score too hard because it's designer series paper. It's thinner and you don't want to kind of score through it and rip it. So that's why it's maybe a little bit trickier for me to fold along the score lines because I can't kind of feel them, see them the way maybe I normally would, but there we go. Okay, so that is how that works. So again, scored at 2, 4, 6, and 8 on the top so that then it's going to go down like that, right? And it's funny, when I first did this, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that. But then you put everything else on top and it actually works really well. Somehow the repeating pattern I didn't love. Like I wanted to see this stuff, but once you cut another piece, then all is good. This is another piece of cloud cover that measures 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then this piece of DSP is 4 by 3. And that's going to go right on there. Then we have pieces of basic white cardstock that are 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then this one is 4 by 3. Okay. And I'll show you which kind of way those go in just a sec. But let's kind of put these pieces together, right? So yeah, this is a great way to really showcase our designer series paper. And I'm loving that this is something new. It's hard to come up with new things, I think. You know, you guys have seen lots of great ideas over the years, haven't you? Let's go that way, right? That bump. Okay, and we're gonna go right here like this. Okay, so that's going to go there. We're going to put this, and again, make sure you only put, yeah. Okay, I was going to say I'm going to wrap my ribbon, but I'm actually going to put it around the whole thing. So you only want adhesive kind of on the top of this. So this is going to fit right about there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I might need one more piece of white because you want to make sure so that it doesn't stick out at all. This is the little bit smaller piece. Do you see? So this is the 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then you've got the white kind of around the edges there. Then this is the 4 by 3. So we're going to do our stamping on these two. And then I forgot to give myself a piece of paper for this one. So I am, actually, no, I didn't. It's right here. Okay. It was hiding for a moment. Okay. Oh, that's what else I need, my strawberry slush ink. I knew there were a couple things I shared on these cards. So it's the pearls and this ink also. Okay. Let's grab our, okay, so this one is going to go on here and I'm going to die cut it. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. There's something about the font. It's kind of that, almost a little puffy or something. It's cute, right? Okay, then this happy birthday is the next one on the little bit smaller piece of basic white cardstock. I'm going to do happy birthday. Cute, cute, right? And then lastly, thanks for being the best. On that one. So cute, right? Isn't that fun little font there, right? Okay. So put this in here, grab this out. All right, we'll just tuck those away. I'll clean those in a moment. Let's do our die cutting and then we'll put these things together here. Okay. So these are the Countryside Corners dies, which have been around for a little bit, and they are actually a last chance item. Now I think I'm using one. Oh yeah, on last week's I used them too, or last earlier this month anyway. So Countryside Corners dies. I think they're less than, they're like $19.60 or something. So they're really inexpensive. Last chance item. Oops, I don't want to cut the happy birthday, do I? That's the wrong one. Here we go. So get them while you still can on big sale. Make sure you check out too the last chance products list. Because it's different, right? I'm still kind of wrapping my mind around like how that works, right? That they're not retired and gone for forever until they're just sold out. So they're around for a bit, which I think makes sense, really, because, you know, sometimes maybe they had a bunch of stuff left, and this way they can just keep selling it until it's all gone, right? But check out the last chance lists or, you know, items so you don't miss out on things too. Okay, so here we go. And don't miss out on the sales too, right? Like I said, this huge pack of dies is less than $20. So I think that is a great deal. Okay, so we're going to bring our card. Let's bring that one back in so we can see what we're doing. Okay, we're going to put these right on here. Or pull those off, I guess I should say. There we go. So we've got this. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. And then open this one up. So we're going to do happy birthday. But again, we only want to put adhesive on the top part of this so that, and you know what? We're going to do this one first because I want to center the happy birthday around the white edges of this one. So we're going to put this one on and get that one where we want. And then we're going to come back and we're going to put this one on so that kind of the edges all show there. Okay, so there's that, and then that, and then that, right? So cute. Okay, now we just have to add our bling as usual. So this time I featured the cloud cover. And you know what? Quite honestly, I think it's just about as easy to... Oh, I didn't use the big one though, did I? Let's see. So it's funny. A lot of times will just use my fingers because I think it's easier than even using my snips or my take your pick tool. Okay, so now this one you just want to tie, because originally I tied it around everything and then you couldn't open it. So you just want to tie it around that little piece right there. Okay, and again, you want to be kind of gentle because this is designer series paper. So just don't pull too hard on it. Okay, gonna make our pretty bow with our cloud cover, more of our new in color ribbon. Okay, so we get that tied in our bow, and then we're gonna kind of, I always say pull and push till we get the bow the size that we want, right? I think that looks good there, right? Okay, so we got that one there. And there we go, ladies, right? So we've got those two, and where's my other one, right? So how about this? Again, what is this paper called? It is called the Florals in Bloom Designer Series paper. Isn't this gorgeous? So as a thank you for your order, when you select me as your demonstrator, when you order online at stampinup.com, you are going to get both of these projects as a thank you from me. You also are going to pick from the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial or the free embellishment, which happens to be these yummy little dots, right? And then your name goes in the drawing to win our In Color Designer Series paper. Next Friday, we will be back to do another Facebook Live and draw for this fun paper. Thank you guys so much. And oh, that's cute. You always tie great bows. Thank you. I think it's funny because people always ask me, like, how do you tie a bow? And I am always kind of like, oh, I don't know. You just do it. So I don't know if people make it more complicated or if I just somehow figured out how to make it simple and I don't even realize. I'm not sure, but thank you, Linda. Hopefully you guys can watch and see how I do it and learn from that if you're struggling. So thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a great weekend as well. And we will see you back here next Friday. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.